What's up, you guys? It's Steve here. This is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update as we have word of new programs starting right now that's going to be putting money in your pocket. So I want to make sure that you know about these. These are new programs that are going to provide money for food for children, new state stimulus checks, new back to work incentives, all of these things that are rolling out right now. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to cover all the details in some articles. And also, just to clarify, this is on a state level. This is not the federal level programs. As you guys know, a lot of people are waiting for that fourth stimulus check. Well, there's a lot of people in different states. They're going to be getting stimulus checks from their states, totally separate. This is from the funding, that $350 billion that was allocated for states and counties and cities to help their residents however they feel necessary. So I'm going to be covering some of these programs that are just hitting right now that you can take advantage of to get money in your pocket. Now, in addition to that, if you missed today's earlier video, if you do want to get caught up on federal stimulus and where things stand, check out that video as I let you know the new timeline and when they're saying they should be having a decision here made on those provisions. Also, if you want to get caught up on unemployment or that tax refund you're supposed to be getting, which states are going to be ending early, all of those things, check out my previous video. I've covered them in detail. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about stimulus money hitting your pocket in programs that are going to be starting up here very soon. So let's dive right in, get you caught up on the latest as of today, May 31st, 2021. Happy Memorial Day to you and your family. But before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, don't forget to take a second to smash that like button, leave your comments, share this out. It helps me out a ton. Just takes a second. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. If you got any specific questions for me, Instagram at SteveRam3 is the best way to reach me. And if you want to know what I'm doing with stocks and cryptos, don't forget, join that Patreon group so you can catch what trades I'm doing in real time. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest on new stimulus programs happening right now. All right, so first up, families in Texas. With students receiving free or reduced price lunches, they could be eligible for up to $1,200 in food aid. It says the Texas Health and Human Service Commission will allocate $2.5 billion in food benefits to all eligible families, and the school districts will notify families about eligibility by June 2nd, so just a couple days away. And it says Texas families who relied on the pandemic EBT card, which previously provided a one-time benefit of $285 for students receiving free or reduced price meals, can apply for another round of food aid for 2021-2022 school year. The federal benefits help provide the approximately 3.7 million eligible students, low-income children in Texas who lost access to free or reduced cost meals when schools first shut down during the pandemic. This time, the benefits could provide up to $1,200 per student, depending on the number of days most students at their schools received their remote instruction during the past school year. So that is the first one, but that's not all. There are others that are starting to roll this out as well. Take a look here. Delaware pandemic EBT program expands to include children younger than 6 whose families received SNAP benefits. Now, the article says the first round of benefits covering 2020 and 2021 school year will be issued May 6th. A child younger than 6 is eligible for a PEBT benefit in 2 conditions if they are met. The child is a member of a household that receives SNAP food benefits at any time since October 1st, 2020, and the child lives in the area where one or more schools are closed or are opening with reduced attendance for hours because of the pandemic. Now, for each child younger than 6, the SNAP household will receive $6.82 per day multiplied by the average number of remote school days per month reported for the public schools located in the county. So it could vary how much you could receive, but if it's almost an entire school year, that could equal a lot of money. Now, in addition to that, Massachusetts gets approval to provide pandemic EBT benefits through the summer. Massachusetts has received federal approval to continue providing pandemic EBT benefits to families through the summer, officials said Thursday, which will support food securities for more than 650,000 children. Now, the PEBT is a federal program jointly administered by the State Department of Transitional Assistance and the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education that promotes increased food security for families whose child received free or reduced priced school meals through the United States Department of Agriculture's National School Lunch program. The DTA estimates that this will provide continual financial assistance for families of more than 600,000 school-age children and 88,000 children younger than 6 in households that get SNAP benefits to buy food, according to statements from the department. Now, all students who have received PEBT in Massachusetts will get a total of $375 in PEBT benefits in 2 equal payments of $187.50 this summer, the statement said. The first payment will go out on July 1st, and the second payment will be issued on August 1st. Now, in addition to that, PEBT extended for children under 6, it says West Virginia. So also in West Virginia, they're going to be doing this expanded PEBT program will benefit approximately 37,000 additional children in West Virginia. And also it covers all the details in this article right here. So this is one of the programs that's going to be provided that can help provide food for children during this time. The PEBT program is active right now. Now, in addition to that, as I let you guys know, there's state stimulus checks rolling out. Let's take a look at some of these as well. Now, those of you that follow me here on the channel already know that the state of California is sending out Golden State stimulus checks to its residents. Now, they're actually going to be doing a second round, and they're saying about 2/3 of residents in the state of California can expect to get these stimulus checks. Take a look here. The article says 2/3 of Californians to receive $600 stimulus checks under Newsom's new proposal. It says the governor's proposal to award 2/3 of Californians with stimulus checks is part of his $100 billion California Comeback Plan, made possible by an unprecedented $75.7 billion surplus projected in the state's general fund for the new fiscal year, and an additional $26 billion from the federal pandemic relief package. Newsom intends to give $600 payments to individual taxpayers earning up to $75,000 in adjusted gross income, and an additional $500 to families with dependent children, including undocumented families as well. He also proposes to spend up to $5.2 billion to get 100% back rent paid for Californians directly affected by the pandemic, and $2 billion to help Californians pay off overdue water, gas, and electricity bills. Now, California is not the only one. In addition to that, take a look here. Here's an article that says states issue their own stimulus checks. 2 states are making payments to residents, but there's actually more than that now as well. And it says Maryland, they also provided legislation that sent $300 to individuals who filed for the Earned Income Tax Credit, as well as $500 to families with children based on the following income limits. And you can see them right here. And this was for the state of Maryland. And this helped out approximately 400,000 residents. Now, in addition to that, we have a new proposal on the table, and that's for the state of New Jersey. It says $500 rebate checks expected for New Jersey residents. And what we need to know, nearly 1 million New Jerseyans may be eligible for a rebate check amid the pandemic crisis. Once it passes, here's when it will hit bank accounts. And it says when you can expect the check once the funding is approved. The rebates are expected to pay out between July 1st and July 31st. Now, the $319 million budgeted for this rebate program is expected to get final approval as part of Murphy's 2021-2022 fiscal plan, which needs to be approved by July 1st. Who will get these stimulus checks? The deal includes a $500 rebate to married parents filing a joint tax return or who identify as a head of a household or as a surviving spouse. The parents must have at least one child and earn a maximum of $150,000. Now, the rebate is $75,000 for a single parent or each parent who files separate returns. The parent must have a gross income tax liability greater than 0, and the rebate checks will be based on your tax filings this spring and 2020 gross income. Now, also, North Carolina, Governor Cooper proposes sending North Carolina family checks through the federal pandemic relief funding. And it says, Governor Cooper is proposing sending checks of up to $500 for eligible parents as North Carolina gets a $5.7 billion in federal relief funding. So you guys, this state funding is starting to hit, and all these states are starting to propose these new stimulus programs that can help you out. So we will see which one of these come through and what states provide their own checks, and I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. Now, in addition to that, we also have word of a new one that's going out to, take a look at this, Springboro, Ohio. It says Springboro to use federal stimulus funds to pay May water, sewer, trash for residents and businesses. So not only states, but also this can go to counties and cities. Be sure to Google search stimulus programs, relief aid, grants, stimulus grants for your cities, counties, and your states. And as I mentioned in previous videos, money that can go into your pocket right now are through incentive programs to get people back to work. As you know, about 25 states have officially announced that they're going to be putting an early end to federal benefits. They said they don't want to incentivize people to be unemployed. They want to incentivize them to get back into the workforce. So they're giving back to work bonuses. And we're seeing articles like this. More states offering return to work bonuses as businesses struggle to hire workers. It says at least 4 Republican-led states, Arizona, Montana, New Hampshire, and Oklahoma, will give workers up to $2,000 when they accept a new job. The initiative is in lieu of the federal unemployment program that provided the out-of-work Americans the extra $300 a week on top of the regular state benefits. But what we've heard is that it's not just these 4. More states are joining the back-to-work bonus bandwagon. And it says here, calls to end Kentucky federal pandemic unemployment benefits continue and back to work bonuses proposed. And in addition to that, we also have Governor Ned Lamont. It says Governor Lamont announces back to work Connecticut program giving long-term unemployed residents $1,000 payments to obtain new jobs following the pandemic. And they have the eligibility requirements right here on the website. So you guys, there are several programs that are starting up right now that could equal money in your pocket, not just the 4th stimulus checks. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As more information rolls out, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. And if there's any programs that you're hearing of that I didn't mention in today's video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to share them here on the channel so that way people know of these new programs, these new benefits that are available to them, not just the 4th stimulus check, which still could come in the American Families Plan as well. So you guys, that is the latest regarding stimulus rolling out right now that can hit your bank account as of today, May 31st, 2021. And once again, you guys, if you made it this far and you like and appreciate these updates, do me a favor if you haven't already. Don't forget to take a second to smash the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos like this. Follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Join the Patreon group if you want to see what trades I'm doing. And you guys, I'll be sure to keep you up to date as more info rolls out. I hope this reaches you well. Hope you have a blessed Memorial Day. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.